talking about the us and the we. My question can say, can we her? So yeah, it's just
Welcome to another episode of Cozy Sips with Cat. I'm Cassie.
And I'm Ty. Welcome.
Have y'all ever just had one of those days where it just seemed like too much was going on all at once? It feels like that kind of day for me and your girl tonight. But I have to start off the show tonight. First of all, what's your cozy sip before I start off with what
water, because I literally just sat down 10 minutes before we started this show. So I was like, and I had no time to make a drink anything. So I was like, I got to be basic today. Water.
You could be basic.
Yes.
I have Stella Rosa Black, but I'm gonna sip it very minimally.
Man, I love Stella Rosa Black.
But I'm kind of off kilter a little bit, and I don't know why. It just happened like within the last 20 minutes or something. I kind of lost my mojo, my vibe, and I don't know.
I probably didn't help coming in looking crazy. I probably didn't help you.
Well, no, you were in before I was in.
I was.
I didn't notice you was looking crazy. But I don't know. I lost something. Whatever I lost.
Hey, Tony. Hey, Veronica. Hey, Donna.
Yeah, I know my little cup might get me right, but I don't want to get too right because I got some stuff to talk about.
Yes.
So with that being said,
yeah.
Can I please get some claps, get some cheers, get some love, because it is season 3 of Savage Bloodline, and it dropped today. Your DeLuca bad boy Savages are back, kicking ass and dropping panties. And we started with our very first book is Gavin DeLuca by a new, or let me say new to me, author, Black Onyx. That is a sexy MF. It is so sexy. I love that. Like usually, if y'all ever notice, like my images of inspiration, they're always like the dark-haired men and everything. I don't do the light blonde and all that kind of stuff. But that one, she did that. I love it. Yeah, love it. That's nice. So, I don't know, like all of you guys, y'all know Savage Bloodline is no joke. We are.
It really is.
In that whole thing. And I don't know if anybody has read Denise Onyx yet or not. I don't know, but I got it and I'm going to read it. And from the little bit that I've already read, it's really good. And so I need you to go out and order it. Order Gavin today. It is the first book in season 3. Savage Bloodline. The Savages are back. So, and I know y'all love y'all some Savages. Now,
that is how we became USA Today best-selling authors, because of the Savage Bloodline.
Yes. And hats off to Shani Dowdle and Siren Allen. These ladies orchestrate a wonderful, wonderful anthology. And they've got some really phenomenal ladies writing in this anthology, in this shared world. You know, it's just every single season I'm looking for it, because I'm going to say we, because I write in it. This is not me bragging, but we come hard. You know, we really come hard. And I have loved it from season 1 on. So y'all definitely show up, show out, and make these DeLucas just do everything. Just like go to a whole nother level than what we've ever done before. So definitely go out and show your support. And our next one will be coming up, I believe it's on April 19th. And I want to say before the next one comes, we'll have.
Is that big of a gap? Okay.
I think so. I could be wrong. And if I am wrong, I'll come back and drop it in the comments so that everybody can see it. But you guys pay attention, because we'll be all over Facebook, all over Instagram, all over Twitter, and I'm sure on TikTok sharing out the DeLucas. So make sure y'all definitely come out and check it out. Now, with that being said, did you have what's your cozy plug for the night?
My cozy plug is Thank you. Well, I already remember how to
I
pull it up.
got you, girl.
My mind is like, what? Okay. No, it's Embers and Smoke. It is a part of the 420 Base series, and it's going to be hot. It's celebrating April 20th. And for those who don't know, that is Weed Day. That's for celebrators of cannabis and weed. And so it's a series that I'm doing this as 9 of us authors. The first one is dropping on the 11th, which is 2 days from now. And it is a hot series. I'm excited about it. Mine doesn't drop to the 19th. So a little bit more time before you get to mine. And mine is about this ex-football player who's very arrogant who decides to invest in this restaurant, and he wants to make he wants to make this restaurant a cannabis infused experience. The chef is somebody he knew in high school that he kind of did dirty, and she doesn't know that he's the investor. And so when she has to deal with him, she's upset because this is somebody from her past. And he only did it because he knows it's her restaurant, and she's upset because she doesn't believe in cannabis and weed and all that. So, make long story short, he kind of convinces her why marijuana is okay. And this takes place in Houston, Texas. So the whole thing is like, this is Houston. Nobody do, you can't be open about doing weed. And he's like, we're gonna make this work. So it is Embers and Smoke because it really is like the first man to break her heart is also the one to mend it.
And that cover is fire. I mean, like literally in so many different ways. It's lighting up. It's lighting up, but I love that cover. I absolutely love that cover, and it's unique. I haven't seen anything else like that before.
Oh, it is really a unique cover, yeah, like I said, the series is 9 of us. The first one drops on the 11th, and go get it. Go get your copy, and it's a fun read. Like it's going to be a fun read. I sometimes do very dramatic stuff. This is not one of those emotional books. This is not. You can read it without crying. Okay,
lighthearted.
Yes.
All right, and then you have another one. You want to tell us about it?
Oh my goodness, this one is taking a lot out of me. This right here is like, it's my heart. I actually got a chance to go to Nashville to help me even put this one together. It is about young black woman country singer. Well, she's trying to get into the country genre, and it's about, her grandfather has a legacy of being a blues musician. She didn't really know him, and she realizes they have that kinship, that kindred spirit of being a musician. And so this is a woman who normally is a music teacher, and she goes to Nashville for, a summer to try to see if this is something she wants to do. And so it's called Riff and Refrains because it deals a lot with family drama, family history. What is the secret of her grandfather? Because again, he died penniless. Why was he estranged? So it's like a slight mystery in the process of her finding herself and finding love with the music producer who really is encouraging her to be this singer. So it's a little forbidden too, because she's already engaged to somebody else. And so, but she's falling for this music producer. So it's a little bit different elements in it. This is good thing about this book, when, started working on it, writing it, was able to get an audio deal with Dreamscape Media off the back. So the audio comes out first, and the paperback or the ebook won't come out till probably the fall. So July 16th is when the audio book comes out, and in the process now trying to figure out who will do the voices, but it's been a very exciting process. So for those who like Nashville country music and believe that we have a place in country music, this is your story.
That is awesome. That was a beautiful cover too.
Thank you.
And congratulations.
Thank you. That's why I'm a crazy woman. This is why I'm a crazy woman. Okay? Trying to do all this and still work a full-time job and be a mama. So it's a lot.
Yeah, but you're doing it. You're doing it.
Appreciate it. I appreciate that. Yeah. Country Carter, yeah. It was inspired by that. Definitely inspired by that. But yeah, go ahead.
My cozy plugs are a little bit different tonight.
Mm-hmm.
My first one is that my Kindle Vella drops tomorrow. Rose, another episode, comes out tomorrow. And, my people are really torn about what's going on with them. They're torn about what's happening with Ava and Brecken. But For those of y'all who came to the show tonight, you saw, and you don't need to tell anybody, they are kind of coming back together and reconciling their marriage. And that's for those of y'all who love them, because some folks are still hating on Breck and they're a little pissed off at him about some things he did several episodes ago. But this will drop at midnight. So get ready to read, get ready to chat about it, get ready to drop your gifs, your comments, and all the good stuff you have. That's my first one. And then my second one, but of course,
Yes, Nico.
go DeLuca. I am so excited about him. He's been giving me hell, but I am so excited about him coming out. We love our DeLucas. So excited about him that honestly, I have to have a moment of transparency. This weekend I hit this wall and I was reading him to my husband and he was like, that's not Nico. That's not who you told me Nico was. So I took a step back and I went back and I read Alessandro and now I'm on Marco and I'm finishing up Marco and I'm like, okay, I'm finding my flow back again. So super
okay.
excited.
So you went back and reread the other two brothers. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, because I had to bring that same edge, number one.
Yeah.
And then number two, go back and remember what his personality was in those first two episodes and keep it true to who he is. Like, I don't want to, you be like, oh, well, he was like this back then. What happened here? You know, none of that. So I just had to, you know, definitely work to keep it true to who he is in my mind and in my viewers' mind. So definitely go check out Nico. He will be dropping at the end of this month on April 30th, and I'm super excited about that. And then my very last one is a very special one that I'm super nervous about. I wasn't going to do this, and it was actually you, Ty, that got the conversation started. And you got the conversation started. You and my husband were having a conversation about it. And I was like, oh, no, I don't have time for that. I don't want to do that. Yada, yada, yada. I had all my excuses the same way I had for Kendall Vella. But then my assistant, well, I actually got to having a conversation with Kenya Wright. And Kenya was like, oh, girl, it's a thing. And da-da-da-da-da and da-da-da-da-da. And she encouraged me. And so she sent me in a direction. And so my assistant went out and she launched my Patreon page on last weekend. And so Disclosure is the very first serial. So for those of you who enjoy my Kindle Vella Rose, Disclosure is a different type of serial that I have, and it's on Patreon. And so I would love for you guys to join me on there and check it out. I've got 3 different tiers at $10 a month, $15 a month, and $25 a month, where you're going to get access to unedited works in progress, ebooks, signed paperbacks, monthly giveaways, voting power on new projects, and so much more. So definitely check me out there on Patreon, Cassie Ferrano.
Nice. You've been writing.
I've been doing something. And I just want to send a special shout out to those who have already joined me there. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Veronica. And I also have another one. I have somebody else that joined on today. So just appreciate everybody who has joined. But I know they were my first 2. So I definitely want to give a shout out to y'all and everybody else who is joining me there. I love you much and appreciate you. Mwah. All right, let's get into it.
All right. So without further ado, we're actually bringing in also Sonja B, who was also a part of the Savage Bloodline. I think she came in season 2. And as always, whenever she drops something, everybody wants to read it. So we're going to bring her in. I got to get her. I had a music cue, but that's how my day going. This is how my day going. I had a music cue. I'm about to get it back. This is her song. Let me see if y'all can hear it. Little King George. Sonja B is a best-selling author with an extreme passion and talent for gifting us with remarkable stories. She is a wife, mother, and daughter who enjoys spending time with her family. She's an avid reader, and when she's not cooking, traveling, or shopping, you can find her enjoying a paranormal romance story. Her writing career was born from her love of paranormal romance novels. Whether she's writing a story about shape-shifting alpha males and females, or hot mafia heartthrobs, her stories are sure to leave you wanting more. So without further ado, Miss Sonja B.
Welcome back, Sonja. Yay!
Hey, ladies.
Welcome.
So excited to have you back with us.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here. Yeah,
Yes,
I look
ma'am.
tired. I look tired. Today has been crazy. So overlook the
No,
tiredness of
please.
my
It's been crazy for all three of us.
Yeah, it's one of those days. So we're glad you showed up because you could have said, I can't do this show. I'm tired.
Yeah,
You showed
yeah.
up.
Listen, the way today, Texas, the way Texas has been today, yesterday was an eclipse today, and last night was the freaking storm of the century. So yeah, a lot of places didn't have any electricity. Some places were flooded out. Some people couldn't get to work because trees had fallen onto the roads and stuff like that. So yeah, it's been crazy. But yeah, at work today, people were still coming on in there in the storm. So
So we know that Ty is in Houston. Where are you located?
I'm in Atlanta, Texas. I'm about 4.5 hours from Ty.
Okay. And did you feel those effects too, Ty?
It was yesterday was rainy. Yesterday was
Okay.
really rainy. So the eclipse we couldn't see it. It was too rainy. And then even though we were supposed to be able to see it, we really couldn't. And then this morning was rainy. The rest of the day was fine, but this morning it was pretty rainy. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, like yesterday it didn't rain until like about actually I went live on my Facebook page. I guess it was like a little bit after 7, and yeah, it was bad. It got bad. Like we went to sleep, and wait, hold on, Cowboy, bring me my drink now. I'm sorry, y'all. Cowboy.
That's right.
He's like, excuse me.
She sound like me on some show.
Cowboy.
Bring me my drink.
Hello, welcome to the show.
Okay, bye. Yeah, so Cowboy had to bring me my drink because we sipping, right?
Yes. So what is with that said, what is your cozy sip that he just brought you?
I believe it's some rum and coke. Let me see.
Nice. Make it simple. That's it. Rum and coke. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong.
I ain't gonna lie. I probably had 2 shots before we got on here, but
Oh,
Whatever
man.
makes you
Look,
feel
that's how crazy busy I was because I was like, I was gonna make me a nice little drink, and I was like, I don't even have time for that because and I probably don't need to because I got to be up for a while after this, and if I drink, I'm gonna be like knocked out. So enjoy your rum and coke and whatever shots you had before that.
Thank you, appreciate it.
You know what? Let me say, I love how your team has come through for you tonight. I'm just sitting here looking at the comments coming through, and that's love. That is love. That's beautiful.
Listen, I love my people. My people stand behind me. I stand behind them. Shout out to Unique Words, my manager and her company. Janae Clark, my PA, Lenora Alexander, my editor, just even a few other people, Jackie Brown, Carla Truss. There are so many people, like I cannot name everybody. Like there are so many people. We have one of the girls in the group, our promoting group, Damian, or D as I call her. That girl she is a wizard when it comes to making graphics. Like she is phenomenal.
What's your name again?
Don't ask me her last name because I can barely pronounce her first name, but I call her D. Then we have what's the child name? Lisa Marshall. She's really good. She does my posting on TikTok. They do an amazing job. They, because y'all know, like we are into April and I haven't dropped a book, but because I've been working on, my Kindle Vella, but that's about the
Kindle Vella will take it out you. It will. Like
it will.
Kindle Vella is the devil.
It is.
It will
They give
slam
you
you and leave you
it
on your
sucks
back
you
like,
in
what the
so
hell
bad.
happened to my life?
Yes, it sucks. I've been working on this story since let's see, we went to the book thing in New Orleans, and that was
It
in
was October, right? September, October.
September. Right. This is the longest I've ever wrote on a story. And I promise you, when I finally release this book, it's gonna be the longest book I ever wrote. It's gonna be like that big. People are gonna be like, "Oh my God, that's a dictionary. I don't want that." Like, because there are a lot of my readers that are not on Kindle Vella, and they message me and stuff like, "Hey, are you gonna put this out in a regular ebook, whatever?" Yeah. I am. You're gonna get it
one day. Yeah.
No, they're gonna get it soon.
Okay. Yeah, most of mine aren't on Kindle Vella either. But for the faithful few that are, when I say faithful, like they go hard for me, and I love that. And speaking of going hard, you mentioned somebody, Carla Truss. That woman is getting my life in order. Let me tell you, she is whipping me into shape, and I so appreciate her. And I just be sitting here looking like, where's she been at all this time? Like, how was I even functioning? So definitely give shouts out to her. But yeah, so
let's jump right into some books.
Let's move right along. And y'all excuse us that we are off a little bit tonight, but we just gonna flow.
That kind of day.
We gonna flow.
That kind of day. Okay. All right. It's a very simple question. What book changed your life?
I would have to say it was the Savant Brothers Axel, book 1.
Okay.
Because I had did the Sultry Ink series, and it was my paranormal, my shapeshifters, and so my manager, Unique Words, she challenged me. She was like, "Yeah, we don't want you to be, just put in this one category of books." She was like, "So I'm gonna challenge you to write a book that's outside of what you're doing now." And I had already, picked out the cover I wanted, my well, not the cover so far yet, but as far as like a visual graph, just something I could look at, to write about. And at that point it was like, okay, I want to do this guy. I want to do something like a dark angel type thing, or whatever. So so it's like, okay, let me see how I can spin this so it's not a paranormal. And so instead of him being like, the Grim Reaper type person, I turned it into like an assassin, like a hitman, as you would say. And that was really hard because there were so many times in that book that I wanted him to like shapeshift or whatever, but it was like a mafia book type thing. And so, I couldn't do that. But yeah, it just kind of, that one there kind of just, it changed my writing style to where I wasn't just writing paranormal. I was writing something different because with Sultry Ink, I think I had like 7 books in that, and it's all, it's all paranormal. So that was all I knew. So when that book came out, I was nervous as hell because I didn't know how the readers were going to accept it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Right. And they loved it. And I was shocked. I was shocked. I was like, okay.
Well, I think that's a testament to, one, your readers are faithful and loyal to you. And they understand that no matter what you put out, no matter what challenges you face in your writing, they're going to buy in because they like your writing style. They like you, they support you. And so that's a good thing. If they drift off and wander somewhere else and say, yeah, nah, it's not for me. It's like, well, maybe you were just a fan of that specific trope or that genre I was writing in more so than a fan of my writing. Carla said she wrote the heck out of this whole series.
I'll say this. It depends. I won't say that they don't like her as a writer in every aspect, but some books
No,
just
not that they don't like her as a writer. I'm not necessarily saying that per se. It's just that sometimes, like, okay, I like you as a writer, but you're not my favorite. You're not my go-to. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of writers out there that I like their books, but I'm not gonna read every single one of them. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like,
right.
So more or less that, whereas you have some readers who are, no matter what you put out, they are going to read it and love it regardless.
Right. Because that series, it was just supposed to be about the brothers. So you had Axel, you had Felix, you had Adam. And then so much as I was writing it, like kind of like a spider's web, like stuff just started going this way, this way, this way. And so the fourth book ended up being, it was like the showdown when they had to go back to Italy to handle some family business. And then from there was 2 other spinoff books from there. I didn't think they was going to go that far. Did not. And honestly, there's still more to that story. There's still more, but it'll come years later. Don't worry about it. Yeah, they'll get it because people be asking about it. Y'all, yeah, you'll get it. But yeah, that was like, yeah, writing that story, writing Axel's story was the one that kind of like, because I was scared. I was scared when I wrote that. I was because I was like, I don't know. I'm like, everybody even used to be writing paranormal. Like, how are we gonna do this mafia? I never wrote a mafia book. You know what I'm saying? So I keep like, okay, so like this right here. I keep little notebooks like this, and I do my little research and stuff like that or whatever. And it's like, okay, so I'm doing my research. I'm like, because I don't want to jump out there and talk about something that I don't know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? So yeah, I did a lot of research on that one, and you know, people always ask me, like, you know, how do you find the names? I research the names too, unless it's like another story, a different kind of stuff. And I'll use a lot of my family names in different type of stories. But yeah, that's another thing. But yeah, but that Axel was the book right there that changed my way of writing, changed, you know, that let me know that I can write something other than paranormal. And that was all because my manager, Unique Words, challenged me to, you know,
that's good.
How did she say it? It was something about, she wanted me to extend my pen or something like that or whatever.
I like that.
Yeah, she did. Yeah. So I accepted the challenge. I was scared. I was scared. She was scared.
Veronica asks, is it still up on Amazon?
Yes.
That's all I just said. Yeah.
Yeah, it absolutely is. Yes, it is.
And how many books is in that series?
Okay, so you have 7. It's 7 books in that series.
Okay.
Yeah, 7 books. And I'm sorry, I can go back right now and read those books. It is certain parts of those books. It's still going. I'm gonna get choked up. I'm gonna be like, I'll be like, she wrote that. She wrote. Did I be like, oh, I wrote that? Oh, Unique just said yes. It was for me to extend my pen. Yes, it was. So yeah, but yeah, that's that. Yeah, I still get kind of choked up when I read it, because when you read Axel's story, it's just everything that he went through, like damn, and it was all for his family. It was all for his family. He went through all of that for his family. So yeah.
Okay.
Ty, were you about to ask a question?
Okay.
I thought I cut you off.
Look, I thought the little commercial I had a time, but I guess not.
You can drink on air. You can drink on air. It's all good.
You see, I'm constantly over here sipping. It probably shouldn't be, but hey. How do you balance the expectations of being a wife with that of being an author and expectations that the world places on you?
I don't have any expectations because I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, my husband is like my biggest supporter.
Mhm.
So if anybody knows me, they know that like I'm not gonna say that I hate writing it, but I just roll my eyes when it's time to do a sex scene, a steamy scene, or whatever. So sometimes I have to get my husband and I have to be like, baby, come here. I need you to. I said, come here. Turn right. Because you have to make it realistic. So I'm like, baby, can the leg go this way? Or whatever. So I don't have no expectations. And he just be like, okay. we
know what I think? Ty said she don't like. Ty, didn't you say something?
Yeah, I always save my sex scenes for last because it's like, because it'll mess up my flow. Like I'll be flowing on, okay, so where the sex scene will happen. And sometimes I can go right into it. Most of the time I can't. It's like, I'm more into drama.
With me is like, it will actually take me 3 to 4 days to write a sex scene.
Yep. I'm with you.
Unique words, she can vouch for me because I and there's nothing wrong with it, but I'm one of them people, I'm one of those authors that I like to write a battle scene. I like to write a fight scene. Like, I'm hitting you, I'm cutting you, I'm slashing, I'm shooting. Yeah. Now we got to get to this part. And I'm just like, so I have to so to make it, realistic, so I have to make sure that the leg and the arm is going to cross over the right way.
Yeah.
I got hubs like, babe, come here, let me see how this gonna do. And sometimes even with the fight scenes, I got to be like, babe, let me see, can I do like this? Whatever. He like, what you doing? Like, no, I'm just trying to see if I'm describing this right. So we have no expectations. Like we good with that. We good.
I got you.
Yeah.
I'm not having those problems. I have the reverse problem.
Her sex scenes be so long. Like she'll send me something. I'm like, I didn't write a 10-page love scene. I'm sitting there trying to. She'll be like, what you think about this? I'm like,
girl, your character gonna be soaked. She ain't getting up in the morning. She gonna need a soak in the tub. Like what?
But that's her thing. She like them to be in pain. That's her thing, though. So for her, that's all right.
She's walking crooked for about a week. And you see what my banner says? Pleasure is at the brink of pain.
That's what I'm saying.
That's like when you work out and those muscles get real good and sore, and that's when you know you had a real good working out, and you know you did your thing, and so when you exercise,
you see us shaking our head.
I did that shit.
Like see us shaking our head.
Look, Patrice says she here for the 10
page because I be good and stuff like that. Get off me. Get off me. You doing too much. Like, look, I be like, you trying to run a marathon? You trying to run a marathon? Like I don't turn my ticket in. You trying to run a marathon?
No. You need to be like an asthmatic. I ain't no asthmatic, but you need to be up in there telling us, I can't breathe. And then some.
We're gonna let you get to your sex. We're gonna let you get into that when we talk about sex. She's about to go there, so we're about to let you. We're gonna let you go there a little bit, and just a little bit.
I'm not going there with y'all.
That part right there, because look, I just told you it takes me 3 to 4 days to write that scene.
Yes,
they be good though. I get what they want.
It's a moment.
I'm gonna give them what they want, but you're gonna get a better fight scene, a battle scene. You gonna get all the blood and gore.
Read between the lines, people. She's saying she want to kick some ass. That's it. She want to kick some ass.
That's her thing.
That's hey, I ain't mad. She want to kick some ass. Ty like loving people and getting in their brain space.
I like drama. I like my favorite drama. That's me. That is.
But you get all up in the membranes with it. You get all up in the membranes because I ain't lying.
You want to do the sex thing.
You have me psychoanalyzing myself. Like, ooh, is that what's wrong with me? That's what your books do to me. And me. I just let's screw.
You want the sex thing.
Get your panties wet. Let's moan. Let's holler. make your toes curl. Let's swing from the chandelier. Yeah, all that. Okay, yeah. But anyway, let's get into some love.
This is mine. And what way has love loved you?
Love loves me when I lost my son,
Mm,
because I feel so much love
mm,
from him.
mm,
And he is the only reason why I'm still doing what I'm doing, other than my husband.
mhm.
So, yeah. And from my family and my closest friends. Without them, yeah, there would be no Sonja B. Still, yeah, you wouldn't even talk to a Sonja B.
Mhm.
So, they kept me nourished with love and helped me to keep going. So, yeah.
I love that answer.
Hmm.
I love it.
Look, because I can show y'all this. My office, I transformed. This was his room, and
Mhm.
so I transformed his room into my office because I wanted to be closer to him. So we just gonna do a little panty thing. There he is. Like he roll with me.
Mhm.
He roll with me.
Yeah, because I think last year you might have been in that room when you were on the show, but you hadn't made that full transition yet.
No, not yet. Yeah. So right now, oh, something is under. Oh, sorry, it was my Carmex. But yeah, it's the way it's actually the way I want it to be. So yeah.
Okay.
So that is my love.
I love it. I love it. Now, this is Cassie's part.
Cassie about to ask me something crazy.
She
No, I'm
is.
not. I'm
Oh,
not. No. Don't do that because we know.
well, we know.
How you gonna bring it?
Well,
Mm.
but you still could throw her off.
No, I'm not. I didn't last year. She was ready.
She could be
She was
ready. She
ready.
could be. No, I remember one of the questions. She was like, "What?" I remember one of them. She was like, "What?" But she didn't answer. She didn't answer.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Move your back against the wall, girl. Don't be afraid, won't let you fall, girl. No, no, no. You don't have to feel no pressure. We got all the night, no stress, girl. Go ahead and get undressed, girl. We can do it all the night, and I promise you, I will make it sweet. My name.
All right, let's get into it. Did you give us a special knot tonight?
It wasn't a knot, but it's out now. It's out. It's out.
Okay. I'm like, what's that position?
Mm-hmm.
That could have been a position.
I don't
Or
know
it-
half the stuff you know, Cassie. You come over there, I'm like, what is that?
or
I gotta
it
get a
could have
dictionary.
been a way that you got tied up on the bed. I'm just saying.
Okay. It simply was a knot because it was tangled up.
My husband said something about tape the other night,
Mhm.
and it's gotten me wanting to experiment how you can use tape, not duct tape, but just any kind of tape during sex to.
Listen, my brothers talk about some chicken wing position. I'm just like, what's a chicken wing?
Yeah, I don't know the chicken wing.
Well, you know, listen,
How they get crossed up.
look,
Just-
you know,
yeah.
I'm down here in the South, so yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. I'm down here in the South.
Name something sexy a man could say in the bedroom to get you to instantly remove your panties if you're wearing them. I like that. I like that giggle.
Hey,
She did giggle.
can I pull a cowboy in here?
You could pull a cowboy in.
Cowboy,
Hey, make it feel that much more interesting.
come here, cowboy. I'm gonna let him answer.
Oh. Oh.
Come here, cowboy.
What I got to answer?
He like, what I got to answer?
Come.
Okay, you ready?
No, baby. Okay, ask the question again, Cassie.
Name something sexy a man could say in the bedroom to get you to instantly remove your panties if you're wearing them.
Well, I hope you ain't wearing them. At first. What?
That's what he said. That's what he said.
You know what? It's something about those husbands. There's no filter, just straight to the point. Because and they don't care about the lingerie, whether y'all think they do or not.
I don't
They
really don't. I do not. See, this is the thing. Okay,
they just it's just one thing. That's it.
You see a lot of these women be talking about, oh, I done went to Victoria's Secrets, I done went to this and that, I done bought this cute little lingerie thing, I'm gonna wear it tonight. Why? I don't buy that because it's gonna end up on the floor. It's gonna end up ripped, thrown on the floor, whatever. So when I go to bed, we got on a t-shirt and a pair of boy shorts. There you go. You can't tear them up because they're not lacy, not nothing. Like, no. People want to be all sexy. Like, I got this right here. I paid $50 for this. I paid $100 for this. Why? It's going to end up on the floor.
Moment of transparency. In the beginning, absolutely fine. Special occasions, absolutely fine. But every night, absolutely not. And more often in the nude. Remove the barriers. Make it easy. That way you don't lose no panties that you thought was so cute and frilly. Then he don't rip up anyway.
Well, let me clarify that when we're talking about in the nude. So yes. Okay. We're about to get a little bit more into it. So yeah, in the beginning, yeah, we do all that stuff, in the nude, whatever. But sometimes you go to bed in the nude, they be like free access.
Yeah.
No,
that's what I'm saying.
She like sometimes it's not free access.
So now, if he done something that made me mad, I'm gonna go to bed in the nude because I'm gonna lay over there and look at you like this. Touch me. Don't touch nothing over here.
She used to torture him. I got you.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I love it.
Yes.
You're at an Arthur event and you get a lap dance. They blindfold you before your dancer arrives. When the blindfold is removed, what politician is giving you a private dance? Donald Trump or Joe Biden?
Jesus. I don't want either one.
No,
Joe can't even write
either.
And
if you could have seen your face,
Donald Trump gonna get his orange makeup on me. So no, I don't want nobody. Get off me. Get off me. Get off me.
No.
Look, I'd rather you take the blindfold off and Hillary Clinton is sitting on my lap. I don't want neither one of them.
I will be gay for a moment. I'll be a lesbian for a moment.
No.
Ty, you look like you was about to throw up.
I was.
You spun around. I had no idea where the hell you was going.
Oh my God, y'all killing me.
Sonja, orange makeup.
Yes.
Yes, that tangerine orange.
Yes.
Like spray tan you got on, and then also you're gonna get the flakes from the dang hairspray on you. They're gonna look like dandruff. No, we're not doing that.
It sounds to me because you only had two choices. Hillary was not an option. It sounds to me like you're saying Joe Biden. It sounds to me like you want your president on your lap.
It
sounds to me like you fought for your president.
No.
It sounds like don't put words in my mouth. She's like, nope.
Nope. It sounds to me. I'm not picking nobody because Joe can't even write. That hand be. We not no. So if his hand is doing this, what you think his wank doing? Girl, bye. No, we're not.
Oh my God, I'm done. I am so done.
I told you my mom didn't have no filter, but I'm just saying, if you gonna have to, if you gave me those two to pick, then you know what? Listen, I can go home and handle myself. I'm good.
She said either she gonna be a lesbian
Look.
or a masturbator. That's it.
Look, that Rose is a motherfucker. Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Okay. You
I'm
have a
sorry.
sneaky
I didn't
link.
mean to say I didn't mean to say the word, the MF words, but
Oh no, you are
good. You're good. You're good. It's not like
you know we love your realness.
off.
You know we love your realness.
I know I ain't got no filter. That's why y'all put me on here. Like what?
It was our very first guest live. So yes.
You have a sneaky link, and it happens to be your best friend's husband or your husband's best friend.
Oh, I hope neither one is listening.
My best friend don't have a husband.
Well, her significant other.
I think y'all asked me that question before, and I told y'all. Y'all said it was either my best friend's husband. My best friend doesn't have a husband. Y'all said either was my husband's best friend, and I told y'all my husband's best friend looked like a monkey. You like why are y'all recycling these questions?
It's not
What?
me. I'm
Cassie!
what you don't ask. We don't talk before.
Cassie, I do. I remember that because I had Cowboy come in then.
You did. You did.
You know what? It wasn't. It was either my brother-in-law or my husband's best friend.
It was something like that. I remember that because you looked so grossed out. You were so grossed out.
You were literally about to. Yeah, you was making that face. That face.
Whatever it was like.
And all these people were not here to see that.
Yes, you looked like.
So now I'm going. So yeah, now I'm going back to the best friend. I'm telling you, Mighty Joe Young. Like no.
You made a sex tape, and it was leaked to TMZ. What's the name of your tape, and who was in the tape with you? And it was not Cowboy.
Oh.
Freaknik 2003.
That's all you gotta say. Freaknik is all you gotta say.
Y'all, I watched that documentary this weekend, and I was looking for people to try to find anybody that I knew that was there.
Let me tell you, I walk through downtown Atlanta 3 days a week whenever I have to be down there. And of those 3 days that I walk down there, there's this big, I think they call them a jumbotron or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's all you see scrolling up there is, what's his name? JD and what's that other guy name? CeeLo Green and some of the other ones, and the girls up on the car. Now, when Freaknik happened back in 96.
That was before then.
95. No, I'm talking about specifically. I'm talking about those specific years. When it happened in 95 and 96, okay. I happened to live on the street called Boulevard. And when I tell you this, like it shut down, nobody went anywhere.
Yeah.
All the cars stayed still. People just had to get out their cars. The little girls who called themselves being drug dealers that lived around in the area were out there just shaking their asses for acting a damn fool. So that next year I escaped. Because I was like, I'm not having it. You could not go anywhere. The streets were shut down because everybody was heading down to Piedmont Park. And nothing happened, nothing moved. It was just gridlock from here to there.
Look, I tell people, watch that documentary. And I said that in my answer, but I never went to Freaknik. My sister lived in Atlanta. She lived in what's it called? Stone Mountain. I went to visit her a couple times. So every time Freaknik would go on, she would give me some t-shirts and send them to me, and I'd be walking around in school like, yeah, I got my Freaknik t-shirt on, whatever. But I just started getting crazy.
It was a mess.
It's been crazy.
I was like, I'm glad I didn't go. But I actually wish I would have when it first started going on, when it was like, really like, just a picnic and everybody getting together, having a good time.
Mhm.
And then, and then not later on towards when it's ended, when people were getting violated and stuff like that.
Oh
or
yeah,
whatever.
I went to FAMU and my roommate went, and when she talked about she'd never go again because people thought they had the right to touch her anywhere and all that, she was like, nah.
But and then on the alternate side, there were the scenes that I saw where you saw some of the girls down there that didn't have on panties that got up on the cars and they had on the little short tennis skirts, and they was bending over and laughing when the guys were touching them. And
yes, but that's the men think they can do that to every woman.
You often hear about what the guys did, but what the females did.
But they thought they could do it to all women because of those women. They thought they could do it to all women because of those women for sure.
And they showed that in a documentary. A lot of the women that were because they weren't just putting like shifting the blame towards the guys. So much so, but they were like showing like, these are what these women were doing. They had women on top of cars and, had dresses on, had their dresses pulled up.
A lot of them were wearing those little tennis skirts because that's when the back in 96 and 97, the little tennis skirts was real popular back then.
That's also Mardi Gras too, but that's also Mardi Gras.
Okay. Sonja.
But I will say, y'all go on Hulu and watch the thing. You might see somebody you know.
No, I'm good. Like I'm good.
I've seen it in person, so I don't need to see it. Okay. You accidentally sent nudes to your mother-in-law or father-in-law or the family group chat. Why you look like you got a headache? You look like you're so stressed out right now.
Well, first of all, I don't take nudes, so neither one of them people are gonna get any. We don't do that over here. We don't take nudes because your phone could get lost at any time.
Could get jacked. Yeah.
But but it had happened. But who did they go to?
I don't know.
Did it go to the whole family group chat or just the parents-in-law?
I don't want it to go to nobody.
But it did.
You said,
I feel like that little white boy when he said, I see dead people. I don't want it to go to nobody. Nobody. I don't want nobody to see my private parts.
So we know who wasn't out there freakniking, y'all.
No, she wasn't. She wasn't. No. I can't answer that one.
Yes. We're going to hack your phone and send it to the whole family group chat. Okay.
Well, they ain't gonna work because we ain't got no family group chat.
You were enrolled to teach a workshop at an author conference. When you walk into the class, you realize that your PA got the information mixed up. You're teaching using a male model in live examples. You're teaching about anal sex or threesomes. Who you looking at? Them dead people over there again?
I can't be answering these.
You're a freak.
She was like,
you're a freak.
Didn't she not? That tells you she write 10-page plus love scenes. And I'm not saying love scenes, sex scenes. Let me phrase that. It's sex scene, it's straight sex. I won't say it's love.
Not all of them.
I'm talking about. All right, go ahead.
Now look at me in that tone of voice.
So the question is about whether anal sex or threesome.
Yeah. Which class are you teaching? Which workshop? Look, Antoinette said they're awesome. Both.
Okay, so with the threesome, I'm answering the question. Don't pressure me now. Don't pressure me. So, okay. with the threesome, yeah, I'm not into sharing, so it wouldn't be that one. It'll probably be about, the brown eye.
That's what you call it?
The br-
Oh my
I'm
God.
done.
Oh
I'm
my God.
done.
I'm done.
I'm done. I'm done.
the brown eye.
Ever. Okay, what's the weirdest place you've ever had sex?
Y'all know my husband here, right?
Mhm.
She said, that means I have to answer a question related to him, is what she's saying.
Is this a drink or pass game? Because I drink.
But I like that. But no.
Oh, man.
Oh, wait. We did have sex in the bathroom of a Whataburger in Longview, Texas.
Oh
Wow.
my God.
Nice.
You asked.
Nice.
I did.
That's nice. I like.
It was after a trail ride.
Okay. Nice.
That's nice.
So, which drink? The redheaded slut shot or the wet pussy cocktail?
Yeah, the redheaded slut shot. I'm not drinking none that got pussy in it.
God, I love you.
I ain't
We're
mad
not-
at her.
We're not doing that.
Her.
We're not. We're not.
If I think a threesome, it better be another man. It cannot be another woman. If I
That
have
part.
to do a threesome, it cannot be another woman.
Okay.
That part.
Finish this sentence. I left my panties in my best friend's husband's car because he blank and I blank. Blank joined in, and when my best friend walked in, she said blank. My husband walked in and found me with my ass in the air. Instead of helping me up, he blanked with my blank, and I blank him. Yeah, I know it's a lot.
Girl, them too many blanks. Wait. Finish. I left my panties in my best friend's husband's car because he didn't have no drawers, and I was nicely to help him and join in. When my best friend walked in, she said, "Why he got your panties on?" My husband walked in and found boy in my drawers and was like, "They look better on him than you."
Okay, well, damn.
No, I told y'all how my mind works.
I love it. That was it.
You're off the hot seat. You're off the. Are you still sweating? Are you
Hey.
still sweating?
I was never sweating, but there's just like some things I'm just like, why they asking? Like, that's too much. I told you I had
Well,
a
and
tiring day. My
Thing,
eyes
guys,
are
I have
tired.
to tell y'all, she is such a trooper. I love you. I really, really do.
I love you too. I love
And
you.
y'all-
But this thing, I'm gonna answer your challenging questions. They might not be what you want to hear.
Sonja is not that freak. She ain't that girl. She ain't that girl. But I love her
I'm
because
gonna fight 'em up.
she gonna participate, and I love you for it always.
Yeah.
All
Thank
right,
you.
jump in there. Tell the people what you've been doing. Tell the people what you got going on and what you got coming to them.
All right, folks. So 2 weeks from tomorrow, I will be in Jacksonville, Florida for the 10th anniversary of IRAE.
Nice.
If you're close enough, come on in. That's Saturday. Wait, hold on. I got to look at the calendar. Hold on.
That's the 27th, right?
Yes.
Or the 20th. It's the
27th is the book signing. If you're on my page or send me a friend request, I'll accept it. You can see what hotel we're going to be in. We're going to have the book signing that Saturday morning from 9 to 1. Come in and get some books, meet some excellent authors. I think it's going to be like 50 to 60 of us going to be there. And then I got a couple pre-orders out. We have one dropping May 10th. That is If These Walls Could Talk. The book was, the little story was first introduced into Phoenix Daniels, the Cage Chronicles, what was that, volume 6. I'm expanding on it, and I'm making it into a little novella. It's dropping on May 10th. The next story I got coming out is what some people call the book boyfriend, the professor. Yeah. This is not your everyday professor. As Unique Word says, this is not what my professors used to look like. Okay. And in between that time, there will be other books that will be dropping also. And then I also have my Kindle Vella story, Maiden at Midnight. That's up now. First 10 chapters, because Amazon changed it. First 10 chapters are free. So make sure y'all go ahead and start reading that right there, because it's going to be ending. Probably it's gonna be ending soon, and then it's gonna go on to I'm gonna put it into ebook. So y'all do that. And just for everybody else that's wondering, yes, I'm still working on the Cowboy series, which is I got my cowboy shirt on, my cowgirl shirt
I
on.
want one of those
Nice.
shirts. Yes, yes.
That is nice.
Got the cowgirl shirt on. Working on the next book in the Cowboy series, working on the next book into Delta Force, working on the next book into the Greeks, and working on the next book into Delta Force. So your girl is busy while trying to maintain a freaking 8 to 5 job also.
Yeah.
So have some pity on me. If you don't get them, if you're going to get them, just know you're going to get them.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, and also everybody, make sure y'all sign up for my Patreon. We do have I got a Patreon up now. So the let me see, I wrote it down. So it's the patreon.com/Sonja B. Make sure y'all go on there and sign up for that, because we're going to be posting the first episode of I'm not gonna say, because I don't know which one. I have to talk with my manager first, because I can't remember if we're gonna do the first episode of If These Walls Could Talk, or the first episode of Book Boyfriend. So just know, if you're signed up, you'll know when the first chapter is uploaded.
Okay.
All right. Well, y'all heard it here, and check her out on Amazon.com for everything. Thank you for coming to hang out with us again. Thank you for being a trooper. Thank you for the laugh. Thank you for the realness. We love that. Always. Thank you all for cozying up with us for another cozy sip of romance. Like I said, check her out on Amazon. Tell us what you like. Tell us what you love. Don't tell us what you don't like, because we don't want to hear that shit. Make sure you don't forget to drop your comments, like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss out on your favorite authors on this show. We will see you again in 2 weeks, where it will be Ty and I, and you will be our special guest host.
Oh no, it's with the bays.
I forgot. You guys, we're doing a special segment. You're absolutely right. I'm so sorry about that. We're doing a special segment with Ty and all her wonderful co-authors from the Bays, 420 Bays. 420 Bays. Yep.
So nothing but sex.
Check us out. And we'll be sharing those graphics out soon.
All right.
Yes, Ty, make sure you tag me when you post, so I can share it for you.
Okay. Thank you.
Same thing with you, Cassie. When you drop something, make sure you tag me, and I'll post it on my page and in my group.
Sounds good. Thank you, ma'am. We appreciate you.
Yes, always.
All right.
Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Bye-bye.